Alex Koyfman claims one $4 stock could gain nearly 100,000%, but he won't reveal it unless you pay him thousands of dollars. However, he left enough clues in the presentation to figure out the company, and I reveal it here for free. Plus, I'll analyze the stock and share my opinion on it. Just drop a like and subscribe if you appreciate me doing this. Let's analyze Koyfman's past stock picks to see how reliable he is. Back in December 2021, Alex recommended Joby Aviation and called it Air Tesla. He claimed this stock could create more millionaires than Tesla. However, the stock is essentially at the same price today as it was a few years ago. Back in January 2022, Koyfman recommended Byrna Technologies and claimed they had the most technologically advanced non-lethal handgun ever. The stock struggled for a couple of years but recently surged, delivering 100% gains. If you were patient, this one would have worked out well. In February 2022, Alex recommended Fuel Positive and claimed it would kill oil. That hasn't happened, and the stock has dropped dramatically over the past few years. Also in February 2022, Nexi Innovations was recommended, and Koyfman claimed it could be the biggest investment opportunity of our lifetimes. However, the stock is now worth about half of what it was. Koyfman recommended another underperformer in February 2022. This time it was Graphene Manufacturing Group. The company has lost most of its value since then. Finally, Koyfman recommended Volt Lithium in August 2023, and the stock is up about 25% since then. However, the market has gained more over the same period. Alright, let's shift back to Koyfman's newest presentation and try to figure out the stock. It begins with the following headline. This tiny firm's breakthrough tech is set to power every AI data center. NVIDIA, Google, and Meta are already on board. Discover the $4 firm holding the key to unlocking AI's $15.7 trillion revolution. Like most stock teasers, Koyfman starts the presentation by identifying a problem and later hints at a company that serves as the solution. In this presentation, Koyfman argues that current data centers can't handle the power demands of AI. Here's what he says. 95% of America's current data centers are not equipped to handle the immense scale and speed required for modern AI workloads. Why? Because AI requires far more advanced infrastructure than traditional data centers were ever designed for. AI needs faster chips, more efficient servers, advanced cooling systems, and much larger physical spaces to store and process data. In fact, NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, predicts that over $1 trillion will need to be spent building AI-optimized data centers in the next few years to meet AI's growing needs. Koyfman also includes this quote from Dell founder Michael Dell, highlighting the data center problem. There definitely needs to be a big build-out of data center capacity. There are already lots of projects all over this country and around the world, but we could need 100 times more of this in 10 years than we have today. Koyfman also dives deeper into the connection between data centers and AI and says the following. Data is the lifeblood of AI. Without the ability to process data quickly and efficiently, there is no AI. The explosion of AI, especially in areas like machine learning and generative AI, has led to massive increases in the amount of data that needs to be processed and transmitted. For example, the early version of ChatGPT used 175 billion data points. That's the equivalent of 1 million feet of bookshelf space stacked end to end. But that was just the beginning. Today, we generate 2.5 quintillion bytes of data every single day. Enough data to circle the Earth with books over 100,000 times. All that data needs to be stored and processed in data centers, large football field-sized facilities housing rows upon rows of servers, chips, and fiber optic cables. Koyfman goes on to say, but here's the problem. The $15.7 trillion AI revolution is creating so much data that modern data centers can't keep up. Traditional data centers were built for general-purpose computing, not the intense processing power and cooling requirements of AI. What the industry needs are hyperscale data centers, newer, larger facilities that can handle the scale and complexity of AI. At this point, Koyfman starts explaining the solution to this problem, and it all lies in one small company. Here's what he says. But this tiny company has the solution that solves these challenges. And it all starts with a tiny yet critical device called a transceiver. Despite their small size, transceivers are absolutely essential. No data center can function without them. In fact, they are the single most used piece of technology inside data centers. So, what exactly does a transceiver do? Transceivers are responsible for transmitting and receiving data between servers. They act as the communication bridge within the data center. Koyfman continues saying, in a typical data center, there are hundreds of thousands of transceivers working together to ensure that data is moving seamlessly between the various servers. In larger hyperscale data centers, millions of transceivers are required to handle the immense volume of data being processed. Transceivers are the backbone of communication in data centers. But traditional transceivers have serious limitations. They're slow, expensive, and rely on manual assembly. Each transceiver consists of multiple components, lasers, detectors, lenses, and filters, that require precise alignment. Even the slightest misalignment during assembly can lead to inefficiencies and signal losses, reducing the overall performance of the data center. And that's the problem the tiny company Koyfman wants you to invest in fixes. Koyfman says this about this company. This innovative firm has developed a revolutionary device that automates the production of transceivers, a solution that addresses the key challenges of cost, speed, and energy consumption that have held back AI infrastructure for years. Instead of relying on manual assembly, this company's breakthrough solution integrates all of the components needed for a transceiver, lasers, detectors, filters, and more, onto a single chip. By automating this process, they've eliminated the inefficiencies of manual alignment, reduced the risk of human errors, and enabled the mass production of transceivers at significantly lower costs. This company's innovation doesn't just speed up production, it transforms how data centers operate. By automating the assembly process, the company dramatically reduces the production costs of transceivers. This is crucial as AI workloads continue to expand and the demand for scalable, affordable data center technology skyrockets. Koyfman starts dropping more clues about this company by saying the following. With the cost of building AI-ready data centers estimated to reach $1 trillion in the next few years, any technology that can cut costs and boost efficiency is bound to grab the attention of the world's largest tech companies. And that's exactly what this tiny firm has done. Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Meta, and Nvidia are adopting this company's revolutionary transceivers to power their AI-driven data centers. But it doesn't stop there. This company has also secured strategic partnerships with industry giants like Mitsubishi, Foxconn, and Luxshare. Foxconn, the world's largest electronics manufacturer, responsible for assembling Apple's best-selling products like the iPhone and iPad, relies on this firm's transceivers to ensure the high-speed data transmission required for its production processes. These transceivers are essential to the seamless operation of Foxconn's global assembly lines and play a key role in its latest partnership with NVIDIA. Together, NVIDIA and Foxconn are building AI factories, a new generation of AI-driven data centers designed to meet the immense processing and energy demands of modern AI. I'm going to reveal this stock in about 20 seconds, but before I do that, I want to remind you to click the link in the description to check out AlphaPix. I reviewed over 100 stock picking services, and AlphaPix performs the best and actually beats the market easily. If you click the link in the description, you get $50 off AlphaPix. So go ahead and click that link and take advantage of this amazing deal. The stock being pitched here is Poet Technologies, and the ticker is POET. Poet Technologies is a semiconductor company specializing in photonic integrated circuits and optical interconnect solutions. Their technology enables faster and more energy-efficient data transfer for applications in data centers, telecommunications, and artificial intelligence. By combining electronics and photonics on a single chip, Poet Technologies aims to reduce costs and improve performance in high-speed data communication systems. Here are the top 5 things investors should consider before buying Poet. After this, I'll tell you if I'd buy the stock or not. First is the optical interposer game changer. Poet Technologies has developed something called the Poet Optical Interposer, which is a big deal in integrating electronic and photonic devices. This technology could potentially disrupt the market, offering lower costs and higher efficiency for data centers and telecoms. Second is high-risk, high-reward profile. Investing in POET comes with significant risks due to its current financial instability. The company isn't profitable yet, and there's a lot of uncertainty about when or if it will become so, which could make it a volatile investment. Third is strong growth potential in AI and data centers. Despite the risks, there's a silver lining with Poet's strong potential in the AI and data center markets. Partnerships with giants like Foxconn and Mitsubishi highlight its growing traction in the semiconductor space, suggesting a high reward if they can capitalize on these opportunities. Fourth is liquidity and funding concerns. Poet's liquidity might be a concern for investors. The company has been managing to secure funding, with a runway through 2026, but there's a risk of dilution if they need to raise more capital through share issuance. Keep an eye on their cash flow and funding announcements. Fifth is market sentiment and analyst ratings. Market sentiment has been mixed, with some analysts showing bullish signs while others express caution. Recent stock price movements have been dramatic, up 34.81% in a day, but with a high volume of bearish options trades, indicating skepticism from some big players. This could mean either a buying opportunity or a sign to tread carefully. Poet has had an incredible year, up over 500%. However, despite this, the company isn't even profitable yet, which makes me hesitant to recommend it. I know for a fact that big YouTube channels like ticker symbol U are paid tens of thousands of dollars to recommend and promote this stock. Poet is a small company, so channels with millions of subscribers do have the power to inflate its stock price. Personally, I wouldn't buy this stock, but I also wouldn't have bought it earlier this year, and I would have missed out on Poet's massive gains. At the end of the day, it's your money. Do you think Poet will overcome its profitability issues and truly become the key to data centers and AI growth? Let me know in the comments if you plan on buying this stock. And if you really want to make money with the stock market, make sure to click the link in the description to check out Alpha Picks from Seeking Alpha. I've reviewed hundreds of stock picking services, and this one performs the best. Since its inception 2 years ago, it's absolutely been crushing the market and has tripled the returns of the market in that time period. And if you click the link in the description, you get $50 off this service. So make sure to click that link now and start investing the smart way.